My name is Enrique Cardiel. I'm a graduate student at New Mexico State University. I got a bachelor's degree in 1993 from the University of New Mexico in political science. So I waited quite a long time. I'm in my final semester now for graduate school. I'm working full-time and I have a family, so I'm taking online courses because that's really the only way with my schedule that I could do that. I identify as a non-traditional student, as a parent, as a Chicano working class student, going to graduate school for public health, getting what's called an NMHU. Challenges in going to grad school is I waited till my children were both 18 before I went to school. I thought that would be easier, but my daughter going to get her bachelor's degree at the same time while I'm going to school has actually been a challenge because we're both trying to go to school and support each other and support the family, including my grandson. So it gets really tough sometimes to deal with all the scheduling and to deal with both of us trying to work. Neither of us is on a full ride type of scholarship, so we're both having to work in order to keep things going, and just maintaining a household while you're going to school at this age is much different than when you're first starting out. Institutionally, what's hard is going to school online. You get charged the distance fee, which is extra, and if you're paying your tuition in payments, you get charged extra to set up a payment plan. So students who actually can't pay all at once are somehow being asked to pay even more because they have to set up a payment plan. And I think that's really an institutional barrier to getting on with this type of program. Some of the professors are very flexible and understand people are working and have full-time families, jobs, all those kind of things. And other professors are not very flexible. I think that's just an important issue for any kind of student, but especially a non-traditional student. Also, not all of the professors are that comfortable with being online, and so sometimes you'll ask questions and it'll take a long time to get an answer, and that's really difficult when you can't just walk to your professor's office and check in with them. And for a long time I didn't have long distance, even though I had online access at home. So I couldn't call my professors at New Mexico State during their office hours. I'd have to try to reach them by email, and they weren't always really fast to respond. So some of the solutions I think would be definitely to get rid of the extra fee for making payments. I think that's just punishing students who for some reason can't make their payments. Also just making school more affordable. Books are very expensive, especially for classes that you're not going to be using on a full-time basis. You can always sell them back, but you don't really ever get back anything close to what they're worth. Many working class and low-income students can't afford school as it is. The only reason I'm able to afford school is I get about an 80 or 90% reimbursement from my job for the classes, but they don't reimburse my fees and they don't reimburse anything for the books. So it's still somewhat of a cost, especially considering there's not going to be a raise at the end of the degree. Creates a kind of disincentive for students to participate in higher education. We should be trying to get more and more people educated as opposed to creating more barriers.